say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some it. And already, Coach, some teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
And now Dallas' starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Now here's Gafford. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Connects from downtown.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
And here's Irving. And here's Doncic outside. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Washington. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jayson Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. White for 3. Hits the trifecta. White's got 5.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
Gafford. Horford with some nice D.
Now, we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
The baseline J is on the way. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Thompson. Irving up top. Now Washington. Thompson, a screen on Tatum. Washington passes to Gafford. Here's Doncic. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Tatum over Washington. Doncic grabs the miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Thompson. To the paint. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Soft touch off the glass.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Irving fires from way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston out in front, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Tatum missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Greg.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
JT to the hole. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
Outside Irving, 20 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Springer. He's guarded by Irving. Springer passes to Tatum. Over Kleber. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
Dinwiddie outside. Six on the shot clock. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Dinwiddie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
3-pointer. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jayson Tatum. Derek White's checked in for Springer. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. .127 left to play in the first half of basketball. White, the pass to Hauser. Oh, look out! JB throwing it down.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
And Stan, he went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
And the basket by Holiday.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's Washington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Cornette's checked in for Hauser. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. And so Washington nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Holiday. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you guard Holiday because he's skilled at finding ways to get to the line.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Mavericks trail by 6. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Irving. Now Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by White. Holiday against Doncic. Holiday passes to White. Brown in the high post. Shoots over Thompson. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, now let's check in with Al. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite.
You look at the Celtics. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Boston Celtics.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Jayson Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the Boston 5. That one drops for him.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Washington outside. Irving for 3. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 9.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. The 3 from Washington. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. 5 points in the game.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Outside, Brown. Holiday finds Horford. And here's Tatum from deep. JT for 3.
Exactly. He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And we've got a timeout from Jayson Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance, and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Shoots from the right block and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Doncic outside. Doncic on the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Pritchard's checked in for White.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Horford, a screen on Irving. Here's Holiday. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Holiday's got 6 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Doncic finds Irving. Takes a 3. No good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Right side Holiday. Fade away. Another one falls for Boston.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Doncic on the wing. 9 points in the game. The shot's good.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Thompson.
Oh, I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive.
Tatum against Washington. Takes a 13-footer. No good, off the front rim.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Doncic with it. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Washington and Lively down low. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. Boston leading by 5. Here's Hauser. He drops it from range. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Outside Irving. Washington against Tatum. Washington left side. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Pritchard. And here's Tatum. He's guarded by Washington. Shoots a fadeaway. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Here's Dinwiddie. Basket counts.
And give credit to Dinwiddie, taking the hit well and finding a way to power through it.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Al Horford's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Davison. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. A shot by Holiday, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thompson outside. Pass to Doncic. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Against Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team. Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Doncic passes to Irving. White with the steal. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Tatum. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Pass to Doncic. Irving looking around. Gafford with the ball. Hounded by Tatum. Here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. The Luka 3. Money.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Tatum drives in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. High post Gafford. Thompson gets a good look. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Cold-blooded. You can count on Thompson to keep an even temperature as the game heats up.
Here's Tatum. Takes it inside. And Gafford with the block.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. Thompson passes to Doncic. Doncic is doubled and stolen by Holiday. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Jayson Kidd calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
"15 seconds left in the final quarter. Brown with the steal, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
The three from Thompson. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's White. So we see Boston get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Jayson, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. A lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with